take care of that baby and
Oh yeah, that was actually really fun. Jensen was a champ. I'm going to talk well about him while he's not here. Bad about him. But he,
did you know he can actually lactate?
What guy? It turns out it's a learned talent. So it helped though because he didn't have to go back to the babies in the country, he had to go back to the mom. So, and I'll tell you what they're cool. Yeah, the original baby, we had twin babies for the first baby. Then when the baby changed into the diaper baby, we actually had to fire the first baby because the mom wouldn't let it get a haircut or something. We needed a shorter-haired baby to match the original baby, but then the baby had to go to the other baby's place.
Well, I understand you guys went through a lot of babies. And a careful viewer will notice that none of the scenes have the same baby twice.
They're kind of like pseudo-similar Bizarro babies. But the very final, the script, it sounds great. If you read it on the paper, it sounds brilliant. It's like, the baby cries, and then the lady grabs it, and the baby stops. And so the problem is it's not that easy as those who are children.
Yeah, no, that was not a good actor.
The baby was that's when we fired it. We sued the mom, so the baby's now in our custody. We can do sort of whatever we want with it. It's on stage 3. It's on stage 3 right now. It was tough. We had like a baby episode followed by a dog episode followed by a child. We had a child episode. There were certain things we call anchors. Like bring in the anchor. That means there's a baby because they can only film for a certain amount of time, and everybody has to wait because the baby's a bad actor. Anyway, so we had a team with. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Cliff, you want to grab it? Cliff, steal it. Hi. Hi, what? That's Misha. You rock for you. You rock for you. I want to talk to you.
I think you're right. Go ahead.
I did. Season 2. Season 3. Season 2? Right. I love it. I truly don't know. Whenever I fall, y'all catch me, and I appreciate that. So I was saying season 2. Yeah, I did. That was it. That was it when I broke my wrist. I actually did. Well, it was really funny. And it happened in the episode. Well, it wasn't that funny, but it happened. Touche. It actually wasn't funny. It happened. Yeah. Oh, I got pockets full of. What do you want? Bad joke. Bad joke. Bad.
He does not sell drugs.
I know. But for cash, I can.
Unless you have money.
I do. Unless you or other better drugs. But I wrote it. There's a scene where Sam is in a hotel room and he gets hit with a telephone. And the shot was looking at Sam and our stunt guy Tommy comes up and is looking at the telephone. And I was supposed to fall. And just once I got off camera, I was supposed to act like I fell, but I decided to fall. And I figured I'd fall and I'd catch myself. But when I landed, there was another stuntman right there that Sam had just knocked out. And so I sort of landed on my hand like that. Yeah, and I was like, ooh. I was like, can we not do that anymore? That one really hurt. And so I didn't really think much of it, but I couldn't move my wrist for a while. And so I think the next episode, halfway through, I was like, you know what? Can I have the doctor look at my hand? He's like, yeah, it's broken. And the fun part about the business is that we were halfway through an episode, so it was like, oh, it's broken, you need to get it casted right away, or you can get a dead bone, because the bone. And I was like, oh, cool, so when is that going to happen? They're like, well, we're in the middle of this episode, so we finish in 2 weeks, so we literally had to, and then I went and got surgery, had the cast put on, and went to work the next day, but they had to shoot me full of drugs so much that I was still kind of woozy, and so I guess I was walking up the stairs, and I fell, and they were like, Jared, go in your trailer. I was like, okay. I go in my trailer, and I fall asleep, and they come to wake me up, they're like, Jared, you're like, hey! And I was like, y'all ready for me again? And they go, no, you're a rap. And I'm like, okay. I go home, and then I wake up about 4 hours later, like, where have I been? I was so out of it. I completely, it's been like an alternate universe. For those who have been knocked knocked out for surgeries. You know how it's sort of, you're still woozy. And then when I woke, oh, this is kind of nasty. So when I woke up from surgery, you know, they intubate you, so your mouth is just open for hours. I was so dry mouth that as soon as I woke up, I was like, and there was just some water coming. I don't know if it was or if it was water. I tell myself it was fresh water that was put there in front of me. It helps me sleep at night, but I don't know what it was. But when I got the cast taken out, when I got the bum taken out, I opted to not go under because it made me so wacky. So I just sat there and watched it be like, yeah. It was, yeah, right. It was nasty. Yeah. Oh, what? I know, it was pretty fun. And my brother, who's an orthopedic surgeon, was like, you should watch while they take it out. Like, he's very interested by it. And I was like, all right. And I did it. Yeah.